Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Constance the Reader, and today is basically the last haul of 2023. So this is going to be a combination of the gifts I got from family, the gifts I got from my husband, and the gifts I bought for myself, because you know, I can't go long without spoiling myself. It's a real problem at this point. But yes, it is a few... What day is it? I don't even know what day it is. It's the 29th. So there's only a few days left in December, and there really should be no reason why I should be going out again to buy anything. So we're just going to keep this as the official last haul of the year. It has been a pretty good month. I have this week off, so it's been really nice, but it also was a good holiday with my family. Anybody who knows me knows that I adore my sister, so it was good to spend time with her. It's great to spend time with my husband's family, my family, and of course, always my husband. So yeah, let's get into all the books that we got for Christmassy time. Now, some of these are not just from the holidays. Some of these I've been buying throughout December. Like, I went back and I tried to check, did I make a long form video? I didn't, but that's okay because there's a lot more stuff to go over. So without further ado, let's get into this haul. All right, so one of the first things I bought myself was a box set. So this was right after Thanksgiving, so the first week of December. I saw there was a sale going on for this one on the Bookstore website, so I did a pickup in store for this trilogy, the Folk of the Air complete paperback gift set. This was really inexpensive, and I think I've mentioned this when I first read Cruel Prince a few years ago. I was a hater. Okay, I was just so sure that I was going to hate The Cruel Prince. I ended up loving it. I loved the series. I got 2 out of the 3 books from the library and one I had as an ebook. So for me, I was like, I do want to own this because I would like to reread the series. So I went ahead and got the box set. I'm very excited. I really do love this. And you know, if y'all watched me when I first read it, God, was that in like 2020 or 2021? I can't remember now. I was so sure I was going to hate The Cruel Prince. But little did we know, I was obsessed with it. So I'm excited to own this. All right, next up, I got from my husband, Shadows and Crowns Book 1, The Song of the Mark by S.M. Gaither. This was recommended on TikTok. I can't remember what the video was about, but somebody said this was really good. So I put it on my wish list. Boom, we've got her. I'm excited. Man, I wish I could remember why someone said this one. I don't even know if this one has like spice in it or not. It's okay though, I don't care. I'm just excited. The cover looks very pretty. If you've read this, let me know in the comments. Another one that my husband bought me was Blood and Moonlight by Aaron Beatty. So this is another one. I think this one is a duology, possibly. Don't quote me now. This is another one that I saw recommended on TikTok. That's all it really takes. Whoever talked about this one said that this is really underrated, and it's not even that long. Well, actually, it's actually 400 pages, but it doesn't seem that long. I'm excited to read this. If you've read this, again, let me know in the comments what you thought. For my mother-in-law, I got book 1 of the Kings of Sin series, King of Wrath by Anna Huang. A lot of people have just talked about how good this series is. I recently saw someone, I think, say that they even loved the last book more than they loved the first book. And I thought, okay, I hear a lot of good things about Anna Huang. I think I want to give anything that she's written a try. And if someone's going to sit here and say that the last book was their favorite, I feel like this series is probably pretty solid. And it's finished, I believe, so that's good enough for me. She also got me The Ashes and The Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. This is the Nightborn Duet Book 2. I'm excited for this one. I wish that it could have been hardcover as well, but that's okay. I'm excited to read this. My copies don't have to match. I haven't read the first book in that series, but I did buy that for myself in the month of November. And she also got me 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I'll be talking about that in a second, but I got another book by Elizabeth Lim for myself. And I haven't read this author yet, but I'm excited too. So of course, again, like I was saying, I just bought this the other day. This is The Dragon's Promise. I don't know if both of these are standalones, but I'm excited. This was actually on sale from Books A Million. It was $7. Her covers are so gorgeous. I can't wait to get into Her Radiant Curse because that also looks like a really good book as well. And unfortunately, the last book I can't talk about because it is a St. Martin's Press release. I can't really like go into it because we are boycotting them, but it is one of the newer books of this year, and it is about cobalt in the Congo. So most people in the book community know what book I'm talking about. I'm not going to show it, but if you are interested in learning about cobalt mines in the Congo and how they exploit people, and that is something easy for you to look up, for you to see that book. It came out this year. But that's all I can say. I do want to encourage people to read something on that subject matter, but unfortunately it is a St. Martin's Press book, and we're boycotting over here until they meet the demands of the people. Readers for accountability. Check it out if you need more info. Okay, next, I just want you to hear this sound, okay? Oh. Okay. Did that sound like a tote scraping along the floor? Because it was, okay? For Christmas, my husband was very, very sweet. I come home from work one day and there's one of those totes, the black tote with the yellow top. I think at this point everybody knows what tote that looks like. There was a puzzle box on the top of it. I personally hate puzzle boxes, but not only was this just a tote there, it was zip tied and had 2 padlocks on it. So I already know what the puzzle box has in it, and it's the fucking key. I don't like stuff like that, but my husband encouraged me and was like, I believe in you, you can do it. We worked on it together. I got the key and I was so excited. And he got me a lot of really cool things for Christmas. But before we talk about that huge Christmas gift, we're going to talk about some books that I bought myself this month, and then some other books that my husband bought me with a little funny story to accompany it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So unfortunately, 2 of the books I don't have with me. I just read them and they're in my living room, but it's okay. I got the 3rd volume of The Geek X Hitman, which I read today. It was the final volume. I'm so sad. But that really short series was very, very good. I feel like it deserved more. I could have read more, but I feel like the end was really, really sweet. And then I also got the 5th volume of Kowloon. Still really good. The way that that volume ended is like, what the hell's happening? I want to know what's going on. I don't know when the 6th volume comes out, but I have to wait. And you know, I really hate that for me. But I read that one too, and it was really, really good. I also went ahead and got In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, Volume 6. I know the last time I got a volume of In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, I was thinking, am I going to keep buying this? Obviously, the answer is yes. I just love these covers so much. I don't love this as much as I loved, like, My Love Mix-Up, but I feel like I'm still willing to give it a try. You know, I'm still willing to stick with it because I've already read so far along. I think I only have to read Volume 5 and 6. I have to check my Goodreads to see what I've read. I also got myself Call of the Night Volume 14, which I am reading as the volumes come out, which is annoying me. But what can you do? You just have to deal with it. I do like the story so far, but I do kind of feel like maybe I need to give myself like 3 volumes without reading them and then just read them all at once, like I was doing for Fire Force. I also got Momo the Blood Taker Volume 7. Have I read anything past Volume 1? No, but I can't pass up these covers. Okay, they're so freaking gorgeous. So I have the newest volume. I know, I have a problem. But I did get Kaiju number 8, Volume 9. I went to Books A Million the other day, didn't even realize this was coming out. Apparently it doesn't even come out until January, but it's okay. We'll be happy with what we have. I love a surprise and getting that early. But that is what I bought for myself so far this month. Okay, so here's the funny story time. So earlier in the month of December, me and my husband went on a date, a little lunch, and every single time we go out together, I always say, oh, you know, there's a bookstore around here. There's a Barnes & Noble. There's a Books A Million. There's a Second and Charles. So it's like a running joke that I'm always asking him to take me to the bookstore. I said it jokingly, oh, we can go to Barnes & Noble. And where we went to eat, he kind of drove out of the way. I think he said that there was traffic, and I can't remember why we did a detour. But we ended up near this Barnes & Noble, which I go to, but I haven't gone to in a long time just because it's so weirdly on Broad Street for us. I don't live in like Richmond Center. So that's kind of the thing. I don't go to Richmond like that, but it's okay. So it's kind of out of the way. We go there. I'm thinking, oh my God, I can't believe we're going here. That's so sweet. And then what does he do? He does that little challenge thing where it's like, okay, you have 2 minutes to look for books. We're not even in one of my like approved bookstores, okay? I think everybody knows that like you can go to every bookstore around you, but there's one that you go to all the time and you know where everything is. I didn't know where fucking shit was at this one. So I was like, oh my God, I'm frazzled. He didn't give me the 2 minute, like, look around and see what you want. He just said, okay, you're starting now. I was frantic. Okay, I was out of breath. I still wear a mask when I go out, so I was huffing and puffing. I had a sweater on. It was a lot, okay? And all the while he's filming me, which is very funny. I'm not realizing the time that's going by because he's like, you have 2 minutes. You have 10 seconds. You have 5 seconds. You have 2 seconds. But he was filming me for damn near 10 minutes. Like, I think he made me think I was only doing it for 2 minutes. I was so freaked out. I didn't realize, okay, actually 5 minutes have gone by, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. He finally was like, oh my God, Connie. I was so frazzled. I didn't know where anything was. In the end, I did end up getting things. He was kind enough to realize, okay, Connie is very frazzled right now. She barely put anything in the basket. Let me give her a minute, because I was out of breath. That's how crazy it was. But he got me some really good things while we were there. So first and foremost, the newest volume of Sakamoto Days, volume 10. I have already read this and it's still really good. He got me volume 13 of Chainsaw Man. Very excited for that. I haven't picked it up since I finished the 11th volume, I think it was, wherever it ended the first time. I will be picking it up at some point though. I got My Dear Agent volume 1 and volume 2. I mean, this is based off of just cover. Like, I feel like I did hear about this series, but I don't remember when I heard about it or what it was about. I just knew like, ooh, that sounds really good. Then he got me Oshinoko volume 3, as well as Oshinoko volume 4. Have I read the first volume? No, that's fine. The Case Study of Vanitas, volume 5. So I'm slowly going with that one. And then I got On or Off, volume 1. It's a BL office romance, so I am excited to read this one. But that is everything that he got me when he stressed me the hell out and did that damn TikTok game. I told him, please don't ever do that for me. I know I was the one who begged to have it done. I'm not doing it again. I'll just leisurely walk through it and just wait and see what I find. I don't want to be rushed. Okay, so now for the huge gift that I got for Christmas from my husband. Some of the stuff that's mixed in there too was from my husband's uncle. I had a few volumes in there, but I've just mixed them all together so it looks better. But yeah, did I finish the story about the books? No. Okay, so he put the key for this black and yellow tote that I think everybody knows which one I'm talking about, and I had to solve a puzzle box. I was freaking out because I really don't like puzzle boxes, but he helped me. He was saying, I believe in you. Why don't you believe in yourself? So of course, when I got the first thing, I was crying. So I was like, I do believe in myself. I can't believe you believe in me. I waited until it was time to open it. And I want to say at first I was so sure that this was just a manga box set. He received a box from Crunchyroll and it felt like an anime box set. It was in the perfectly shaped box of an anime box set. So I was like, oh, this feels like an anime box set. He was like, oh, you think so? And I was like, I do. He's like, you want to bet? And I said, I do. Well, this bitch was wrong, okay? I was very, very wrong. What did he actually get me? Let me tell you. So I don't buy things off of Amazon if I can help it. I use Amazon to like have a wish list because I think it just makes everything organized. You can send it to people. It's also on my link tree if you want to also get some stuff from there. But I check it all the time, but I wasn't realizing that things were missing. So what Devin did was he went on my Amazon wish list and he bought most of my wish list off of Crunchyroll. And I didn't even notice the things were gone because you can just say, bought this gift elsewhere. He is a sweetie. And I was shocked. First thing on the top. Oh, and these are really heavy. the colossal editions for Attack on Titan, 5, 6, and 7. So the reason why I have these is because I have the regular omnibuses that have like 3 volumes in them, I believe. Yeah, 3 volumes piece. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 6 volumes there. And the way I calculated it is if I wanted the colossal editions, I'd have to get these volumes. Whatever, it doesn't matter. These are so heavy, and I know they're hotly debated online. Most people don't like the singles for Attack on Titan because the spines are ugly. I think we can be honest, they're ugly. The omnibuses aren't so bad, but an omnibus and a single are the same size, you know, sorry, it's height. Why am I trying? Let me just do one at a time. This shit is huge, okay? You gotta think the omnibus is essentially this height, maybe a little bit taller, but probably not much taller. Okay, let's do this right. Okay, look at how much bigger the colossal is. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool to have them. These are so freaking awesome. I'm excited to read Attack on Titan. I do want to read this next year because I did start watching the anime so long ago, but my sister is watching Attack on Titan. And I'm like, I have to read it now because I want to talk to my sister about Attack on Titan and I'm going to start all over. So yes, I'm excited to have these thick mamas that are easily like 8 pounds a piece, I feel. So this is really heavy. Like I could feel my abs straining to hold this. So yeah, excited. Next up, so maybe a year ago, maybe this year, I can't even remember. My husband got me the first volume of Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, and he decided to just go ahead and get me volumes 2 through 9. Now, I don't know if this is the final one, or it's still ongoing, but that's okay. I still have 9 volumes, so I'm excited. I don't remember if I read the first volume or not. I think I put it somewhere over there. If I haven't read it, I will be grabbing for it soon. But I am very excited to read this. Next up, he got me 4 volumes of Syrup, a Yuri anthology. I'm very excited. I saw this a long time ago. This was further down on my list too for Amazon because I like wanted to get it, but I guess I didn't have the urge at the time. But I'm excited to read this. I think it's going to be really great. It was definitely during my I want to buy all the GL I can find. So I'm excited to have these 4. All right, he also got me Mr. Villain's Day Off. Very, very cute. Mizuno and Chayama. Very, very thick volume. Heart Gear, which the second volume is already out. So I actually do want to read this next year so I can just get into the second volume. Kaiju X, the 4th volume. I need to continue on with the series. I did read the first volume and I did like it. This is by the same creator as Tokyo Ghoul, so the art style is very similar. It was definitely interesting. I'm hoping that I like it even more during the second volume. I didn't dislike the first volume. It was just like, you know, it was just getting into like the swing of things with it. So it's not my favorite, but I definitely see myself continuing on with the series since I have all the fucking volumes. And then the girl I want is so handsome. The complete manga collection. So exciting. Another, you know, me, anytime I saw something that was GL, I had to put it on my wish list. And I don't regret it. He also got me the second volume of Hi, I'm a Witch and My Crush Wants Me to Make a Love Potion. I haven't read the first volume yet, but I did just I'm organizing a bunch of stuff. I don't even want y'all to see what the hell this office looks like. You will see it in my vlog though. And I'm excited. So I pulled it the other day. I will hopefully be reading this in the month of January. Also, Semel Paris? I put this on my wish list. I know that this got suggested on TikTok. We're going to talk about the back, okay? Because I don't even remember what this is about. Yuri love is a battlefield. Ever since they were young girls, best friends Yorino and Haruka have been training to join the ranks of the Bulwark, soldiers who defend humanity from the kaiju trying to break through. But when Haruka is killed during a routine drill, Yorino's world is shattered. Will she ever be able to open her heart to another? Strap in for intense apocalyptic romance. I love apocalyptic romance. Let's fucking go. Okay, so I think 2 of these my husband's uncle got me. So 5 and 6 of Dead Mount Death Play. Still haven't started the series, but I don't care. I don't care. And then my husband got me volumes 7, 8, and 9. Now, I don't know if this series is completed yet, but guess what? I have 9 volumes, so that's very exciting for me. I can't wait to read this. It also has an anime that I do want to watch, but I really don't like to watch anything before I read it, especially if I already have it. So it's like, I'm not watching that anytime soon. Y'all know. Y'all know. More GL, Still Sick, volumes 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it's definitely, I think Still Sick is more of an adult GL. They look like they are like office romance, possibly. So that's exciting. More GL for me. And another good one. Debbie got me 6, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17 of The Heroic Legend of Arslan. This is by the same creator as Full Metal Alchemist, which you can definitely see in the illustrations. I mean, come on. It's definitely, come on. That's definitely giving Full Metal. So like before Devin got me this, I had volumes 1 through 5. So I went to look back at my wish list. A lot of stuff is out of stock. So we don't have 7 or 8. We don't have 10 through 13. And I don't even remember how long else the series is, but very exciting. I did read the first volume of that and I did like it a lot. But I do also need to read Full Metal because I bought the box set. Will I have the time next year? Let's hope so. I have to prioritize some of the stuff that I have. I may even need to go on a book buying ban. I may even need to do that. But we'll see. I make no promises because, you know, I like to break them. But yes, that was my haul. The last haul of 2023. Wow, this year's been crazy. I'm really excited that this year has been so good. I've enjoyed making content on this channel. It's been so much fun. The year has actually been pretty good. Has work been annoying? Sure. But if that's the only thing that I can complain about, I'm really lucky and I'm very fortunate that that is the only thing that I can complain about. Thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed to my channel, especially anyone new from this year. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm hoping that 2024 is just as exciting. I can make just as many like funny, cool videos for everybody. If you have suggestions on what kind of videos I should post or stuff that you like to see, let me know down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. And thanks so much for sticking out. I don't know how long this video has been, but thanks for sticking it out with me for however long it is with my many, many stories about how this gift got this, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please like the video. If you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on other social media. It's down in the description box below. And you have a good day. Goodbye.